Holy cow, that was a long downhill walk. It took 89 minutes and it was 3.06 miles. Hello from Penang, Malaysia. I literally just got here, dropped my bags in my hostel, and now I'm on a walk. I don't quite know what I'm doing here, but I think I have like a slightly unhinged plan. I am walking right now to the tourist information office. I'm gonna go get some maps. I have 3 days here, or 3 nights, 2 full days. So one day I'll tell you about my unhinged plan for that later. Involves a big hill, but the other day I'm gonna spend in the city, and I thought it would be good to get some maps, maybe like some other brochures about like street food or something, kind of make a little plan to walk through the city. So I'm gonna go get those maps now. I'm gonna get some good dinner later, and then I'll check in eventually, see what I get up to, because I don't quite know, but I also kind of know. You'll see. Okay, that was a huge success. I'm so glad I walked in there. I just walked in and asked for a map, and she gave me 3 different ones. I have a map, like a normal map, which she marked up with all the stuff that I should see and stuff, and all of like the good food. And she told me how to take the free buses here. And then I got a street art map, and then a street food map. So I'm so ready for these next 3 days. These are gonna be like our little guides, and that's how I'm gonna figure out what to do here. Can't wait. Made it up to the top of Penang Hill. I just took the funicular up. Super fun, and it only cost, one way was 15 ringgit. People said like, oh, you could hike up here. Like when I was doing my research looking at blogs and stuff, we were like started going up, and I was like, how the heck are people hiking this? It is so steep and it is so high up. It just keeps going and going and going. And finally I was like, oh, we're at the top. I don't know how people hike that. No, we were at the middle station and we still had to keep going. So if you're gonna hike it up, God bless ya. I might try to hike it down. We'll see. I only bought the one-way ticket up here. A little foggy today, but hopefully it clears up and we get some good views. But right now I brought up a coffee and some breakfast, and I'm gonna go find a spot to eat it and enjoy the what we have of the views, and then see what else is up here. I have a map, so it should be fun. And one more thing, if you want to take the funicular up, I got here right before 8 a.m. and there was no wait. Like there were a bunch of people, but we all got on like the next car or whatever. I've heard if you get here later, it can take like literally up to a couple hours of waiting. So just keep that in mind. Get here early if you can. I just spent the last 3 hours up on Penang Hill. It was absolutely lovely. 3 hours is probably too much time. I was just kind of wandering. I had a couple of rests and I got lost for a little bit, so I walked a little more than I was expecting, but it's very nice up there. A little commercialized, but I think it's worth it for the views, and taking the funicular up was fun. So some fun facts about the funicular. It was, well, let me start back. So the Penang Hill started being commercialized or developed around 1800, and they needed a way to get up here, so they started using porters and ponies, and that didn't last very long until a few years later they developed the first road to go up to the hill, which is actually the one that I'm on now. It's called the Jeep Track, and it's a 5-kilometer road up or down until they started getting the idea for the funicular, which started in the early 20th century. It had some delays because of funding, and the engineering wasn't quite up to standards, and then like World War I happened. So there were some delays, but finally, just over 100 years ago, the first generation of the funicular opened. It was like a simple wooden car. Eventually they did the second generation, and now they are on the third generation, which opened in 2011, and it is what is running today. It's very cool, and there's a ton of stuff up there, cafes, restaurants, all that stuff. I would definitely take the funicular up. I've passed people hiking up. It does not look like a fun time. So like I said, bless them, but couldn't be me. So I spent a few hours up there. I'm ready to move on. So instead of taking the funicular down, I decided to walk. Maybe the people hiking up think I'm crazy for hiking down, but I'm on the Jeep Track right now. So it's 5 kilometers down to the botanical gardens. It should take me about an hour and a half, and it is very steep going downhill. But should be a good walk to the botanical gardens. I'll spend some time there, head back into the city for some lunch, and then see what else I get up to. But very fun day so far. I definitely recommend going up to Penang Hill and taking the funicular. You can take it back down too if you want. It's only 30. Bring it round trip if you want, so not bad. You don't have to hike down like me. But I will check in later after the gardens. I'm being followed by a monkey. It's gonna stress me the frick out. And there's some fighting in the trees here. But buddy, what do you want? Please leave me be. I just made it down to the botanical gardens, and holy cow, that was a long downhill walk. It took 89 minutes and it was 3.06 miles. I'm exhausted and I'm starving, but I'm gonna spend a little bit exploring the botanical gardens and then go find some food. Over 16,000 steps already today, and it's like not even 3 o'clock. I got a falafel wrap. I thought I would show you the side of travel that you don't see. Complete exhaustion. Good morning. Another beautiful day here in Penang. My body is hurting from that hike yesterday. My hips are tight, my calves are tight. So we're gonna be taking it slow today, and a much later start than yesterday as well, but that's okay because there's a lot to see and a lot of time to see it. I'm just gonna go get some breakfast now. I found a bagel shop, and then I have the street art map. I'm gonna go see some of it, wander around, get my steps in, and then hopefully try some new street food because all I've been eating is the charcoal toy, or however you say it, but it's been really good. But I need to try something new. So that's the plan for the day. We'll see how it goes. That wraps up my day in Penang. Super fun exploring the city today. I saw a ton of street art, including like some of the famous ones. My legs are really hurting. I can barely get down the stairs in my hostel without feeling the pain from that hike yesterday. But I still did a ton of walking today. It's a really cool city, very walkable too. And then there's also the free cat bus that runs from like 6 a.m. to midnight, which is crazy hours for a free bus. And it goes all over, which is really nice. So I walked all over to see the street art. I went to the water by like town hall and stuff, and then I took the free bus over to get the famous chendol, and then I saw what it was and I remembered that I didn't like that, but I got some good dumplings and pork buns, so super good lunch. And then it was pouring this afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm here in the middle of October, which is rainy season, but that's okay. I found a cute cafe and sat there, hung out, had a cute little peach juice, and then I just got some dinner. I know I said I was going to try some new street food today, but I'm leaving Malaysia tomorrow and I couldn't leave without having one more char cow toy, or however you say it. So I got one last one of those at the street market right by my hostel. That wraps up my time in Penang. In the morning, I'm just packing up and heading to the airport to leave to a new country just north of here. You can probably guess it's like my favorite country. So super excited about that. Kitty! Hi, baby. All right, got distracted by this cat. Say hi. Oh, it's so cute. My first cat was a black and white cat, so I love them. Anyway, in the morning, I'm just heading to the airport, heading to the country north of here, my favorite country. So excited to go back there, so check out next week's video for that. And thank you so much for hanging out with me in Penang. Oh, he's so cute. Hi. Please don't bite me. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go. That wraps up Penang. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week for another exciting country. Bye.